Most of the time, when somebody says that something is dead, it really means they want you to do the new thing to put them at the front of the line, right? Because things that are working work, right? They'll continue to work. Like people say that talking on the phone is dead. But what happens is individuals get into a business or they get into a field and it's dominated. A methodology is dominated by somebody else, right? And so what happens is, because of how technology works, a new thing comes along, right? And so when that new thing comes along, people will often say stuff like, the old way is dead. And that's because they're trying to remove the quote unquote industry leader so that they can be put at the front of the line. I'm live. All right, what's good, y'all? I had a little technical difficulty the last time. But yeah, so look, on today's episode of No Paper, No Ink, just what I think, I wanted to talk about, something I hear people say all the time, XYZ is dead, XYZ is dead. Yo, that's dead. I mean, essentially, so here's the trick, right? It's a marketing trick, right? I'm going to go ahead and give y'all a little tip to the back. Most of the time, when somebody says that something is dead, it really means they want you to do the new thing to put them at the front of the line, right? Because things that are working work, right? They'll continue to work. Like people say that talking on the phone is dead. It's not. Telemarketers still exist. But what happens is individuals get into a business or they get into a field and it's dominated. A methodology is dominated by somebody else, right? And so what happens is, because of how technology works, a new thing comes along, right? And so when that new thing comes along, people will often say stuff like, the old way is dead. And that's because they're trying to remove the quote unquote industry leader so that they can be put at the front of the line. So they're like, well, this is dead. That is dead. Like people say, email is dead. Email's not dead. People check their email every day. But what they're trying to do is get you to use the way and the methodology that they use to market, right? So, no matter what you're doing, no matter what you're a part of, you're going to hear somebody say it's dead, and that's to get you to pivot. But stay focused. If you have a methodology that is working, just let it work. Find somebody who's doing it and who's doing it well and follow them. Like even this video, which says insert XYZ is dead. Yo, that's dead. Like saying stuff is dead is dead. The reason I'm saying it myself is to put me in the front of the line. So you hit me up and say, well, what's alive, Carl? You know what I'm saying? So send me a text, send me an email, send me a DM. Like, what's alive in business? What helps? What moves forward? Like, for instance, and now there may be methods that work better now. Like, for instance, email, at the very highest level gets about a 10% open rate. But SMS texting gets about I think it's almost a 97% open rate. That doesn't mean email is dead. That just means you have to be more effective when using email because email is still cheaper than texting. So that's kind of how you want to look at stuff. So, don't let people jumping in and jumping on saying that something that you do is dead, let you bury it, right? They're doing it to position themselves to move forward. Now, I'm going to tell you this. So as I just said, using the phrase that something is dead, it's dead. Guess what that means? It's not dead. So use it. Exactly. Use the methodology. Is that a dog? Marley, what are you doing? I'm sorry. The dog is just jumping in the video and saying something. Marley, you want to say hi to the people? Say hi. Come here. Come here. Okay, well, don't. Fine. See, he ain't even listen to me. You're not dead. I dropped some food in the ground. That's why he's in here. But yeah, so anyway, like people like cat videos, is dead. But it's not. So what I want you to do now is take every methodology that you have, everything that you do that has been working, and work on it. Now, if you need to do something, implement something new, bring in somebody, do that, but never kill off what's been working. You may scale it back and all of that, but email's not dead. Going live's not dead. Webinars are not dead. None of that stuff is dead. It still works. Snail mail is not dead. If you do it right, it'll always work. That's what I wanted to talk about today. So on this installment of No Paper, No Ink, just what I think. Thank y'all for coming through. Hopefully I'll see y'all later. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, metaphysical speculations, please reach out to me. Also, buy my book. Go to www.7daybusinessplan.com and get it today. The price is actually ready to go up on Amazon, so you save money by going to the website because Amazon's algorithm is changing stuff up. But yeah, so $20 and it includes shipping and handling. I will holler at y'all later. Have a great one.